Hello, welcome back to Acknowledge Your Masterpiece, aka A.Y.M Ministries. So, another week is gone, and we're back on this beautiful Monday, July 15th, 2019. Man, this has been a beautiful summer so far. We're over the halfway mark to the end of the year. And, I want to encourage you, continue to reach for your goals and dreams and aspirations. I know, like I said, half of the year is gone, and you may think, well, I didn't accomplish the things I wanted to accomplish, but it's okay. You still got time. Make today the best day you can make it. Do whatever you can, and just move forward. Don't look back. All right, so today's message, AIM 19.28 titles is, not telling you yet. But, last week, of course, I read the Bible, and I read Second Thessalonians. It was a very short book. So I read it twice, because I was like, I can't just read it one time. It feels weird reading 3 chapters. But anyways, I also read a book called The Way of the Warrior, and that was a really good book. One of the best books I think I've read this year. It's one of those books that I'm definitely going to read again, whenever I get a chance, of course. But I encourage you to read it. Really good book. This coming up week, I'm going to be reading an Old Testament book called Ezra. It's in there. It's in the Bible. I've read Ezra a couple times, and I'm still unsure of what the story is about at this moment. I'm thinking about it. What is Ezra about? But I'm pretty sure I'll learn this week. And I'm also going to be reading a book called Be Obsessed or Be Average. I'll say it again. Be Obsessed or Be Average. And that's by Grant Cardone. As I read the bio of what this book is about, it looks really interesting. I'm one of those kind of people where it's either go hard or just go home. So I think this book is good for me to read. All right, on to the message. So this past week, and actually today, I was just looking at the news, and I've seen that millions of people are signing a petition to see Area 51. Now, you may not know what's at Area 51, but you may have heard, there's aliens there. So people are signing this petition. They want to see them aliens. I ain't gonna lie, I want to see them aliens. I want to see what's at Area 51. I ain't signed a petition, but here's my vocal petition. I want to see what's at Area 51. So let's just, I ain't gonna say raid the place, but come on, let's see some pictures. Let's see what's going on. What y'all got going on? Is Transformers up in there? Is Iron Man up in there? I'm just kidding. I really don't care what's Area 51. I really don't care. Anyways, if you want to join the petition, they got it going on. But the thing I question is what happens when you can't prove something? Think about that. What happens when you can't prove something? I want to give a quick shout out. I was listening to radio station 102.9 this morning, and I heard Erica Campbell say some very interesting things, and I just want to give her a shout out because I appreciate her sharing her testimony about her relationship with Jesus. It's an honorable thing to talk about your relationship with God, where you came from, how you was brought up, but to also have that same conviction, the same desire still. And I appreciate that. She was talking about her faithfulness, to stand all about Jesus. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. And I love that because I'm all about Jesus. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. But, like I said, that was very encouraging to me. And, I just want to share that with y'all. But this message today, AIM 19.28, is called Try, Jesus. Try Jesus. And it's inspired by a guy yesterday. I saw a shirt. It said, try Jesus, not me. And of course I laughed. I'm like, hold on. Is he saying try Jesus, don't try me? Like, I'm going to whoop your tail if you try me. So I was just laughing in my head about it. But I figured it was kind of funny to me. So I figured I kind of steal that a little bit. Plus I love t-shirts, as you can see. I love t-shirts with writing on it. Talking about, the man up there, Jesus. So that's what this message is about. Try Jesus. We've all been searching for direction, answers, and understanding of the great scheme of life. But have you ever tried Jesus? I understand you may think, well, how can I try someone I've never seen, I've never heard speak, and I've never met, only seen his name in books or on t-shirts? I've had these thoughts before too. Plus, what's the point when you can't guarantee what you're even trying, right? Or, how do we even prove anything? One way is by testing or trying it out. For example, let's say you get that brand new car. You go to the lot, you drive it off the lot, and you find out, that something's a little wrong with it. I mean, how did you find that out? By driving off the lot, right? But how do we even know that once we drive it off the lot, it's going to be good? It's called a test drive. You test it out. Or, another example. How do you know when you successfully graduated high school or college? By taking a bunch of ridiculous tests from kindergarten all the way up. Probably the SAT or the ACT. You take a test, you try something out. Or, how do you know after flossing, brushing your teeth, and with some Listerine that your breath ain't gonna stink? You engage in a conversation with your spouse, your children, or your coworkers, and watch the reaction. Did they take a step back? Did they try to cover their face? Or they give you a piece of gum or candy? From our personal reading of the great book, the greatest book alive, called the Holy Bible, I believe Jesus is qualified as a parent, a spouse, and a nutritionist. Don't believe me? I'll prove it. But hold up. Jesus didn't have any children. I knew you'd think that. So, what do you call 12 people who follow you around all day and night, eating what you provide, living where you live, and whining to you every time a storm of life comes about? Your children. Or, what do you call, what about a spouse? I said Jesus qualifies as a spouse, right? Jesus ain't have no wife. So, how does it qualify as a spouse? Hold up, I got you. What do you call someone who has an unconditional love relationship for someone they are willing to die for? A spouse. Also a parent. Now, Nash, I can roll with you on the first two, but that last one, the nutritionist, what is that all about? Hold up, I got you. What do you call someone who lives off bread, fish, and water, and a little wine every now and then, a little sip? Plus, they got thousands of people following them around, learning about how to take care of your body. A nutritionist. But you didn't know that. So Jesus is all of that and more. Don't believe me? Try them out. Or test them. And one thing I was talking to my niece the other day, she said, I make some hot dogs with chili and rice, put it all together in a big old bowl. It looks really weird and maybe nasty, but it tastes so good. She was like, ugh, I don't like my hot dogs like that. I was like, one thing I learned from the elders? You can't knock it until you try it. She tried it, and by the way, she was like, dang, this was good. She didn't say all that, I'm over exaggerating. But she said it was good. So I asked her, like, hey, did you eat your food? She's like, yeah, I liked it. It was really good. So, you can't knock it before you try it. So if you ain't tried Jesus, don't knock it. Try it. Try Jesus. Try him. So I encourage you today, if you haven't done it before, or if you're trying to figure out, what am I supposed to do? Try Jesus. Because as John 14:6 says, Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. There's no other way. There's no other way. I'm convinced. I ain't got to go to Area 51 to find out what's there. I know what's right here. Jesus. So I don't know what you may be looking for today, but I dare you, triple dog dare you, to try Jesus. He is all you need and more. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you've been encouraged by this video, and I hope you have a blessed day and a Jesus-filled week. I love you. Jesus loves you. Till next week, God bless.